Hello, my fellow multidimensionals. It's Asia, founder of multidimensionalu.com. Wow, so I am just wrapping up today a staycation retreat to finish my book. So for years now, people have been telling me, you should write a book about all of your experiences and your stories, and something told me it's time. It's time to really just, I've started it earlier this year, and let's get it done. So I've been staying at the super cute boutique hotel in Boise. And as I finished up my book, I realized, or at least the first draft, right? And it's a living document, right? I'm always gonna be adding to it. I realized something pretty significant. And that is, I think as we're shifting our civilization, well, it's good to know concepts and knowledge and share that with one another. I think what most of us are much more interested in is, what's your story? Who are you? How did you come to this point in your understanding, your awareness and knowledge? Because obviously, as you reawaken on a multidimensional metaphysical awakening, you gain completely different and new perspectives. Truth is relative, right, based on dimensional perspective, and identity shifts as well. So as I just want to encourage everyone this week to stay really connected to that I think our best teachers are our stories, and that people don't necessarily want to know what we know as much as they want to know our story. Our personal stories of transformation, of success, of failure, those are all relative terms from a third dimensional standpoint. That is what we're all craving from one another, is our true, authentic stories, not the false veneer of, I'm the expert, listen to me. We all have this inner guru, right? We are our own gurus, and when we reconnect all of our own multidimensional infrastructure, that is our truth. And so, as I set out to write this book, I got hung up because in the spring, because I was trying to write a book, that the business world tells you should write. Like, write a book of like how to blah, blah, blah. And I could do that. I could write something about uncover your soul purpose, and I'll be launching a program later next year that will do that. But I realized, what is the most poignant thing that I could share with the world now? And I realized it's my set of stories, because they're true. Trying to teach information and knowledge can slip you into dogma, and I've realized that this journey is not over for me. So 2 years from now, what I would stand and teach as truth, it's going to be different, because I will have a different dimensional perspective. But what won't change is my story, my journey, and the way I lived it, and the experiences I had in real time. So that's what I chose to relay, and I will tell you, it was so much fun to go back through, this last decade of awakening and relive all of these incredible experiences, some of them hilarious, some of them shocking, and some of them deeply emotional. It's a beautiful experience to capture all of that in a document, and in a way that you're kind of synthesizing and communicating it to others. So that's my message for you all this week, is to share your authentic self via all your stories. That's what people want to hear. Our knowledge, without that context of our story, it just feels so like dry toast. It doesn't have this incredible, rich, multidimensional, like an almost surround sound experience. And I think that most of us are at this point where we just want more deep, intimate human connection. We don't want more information. There's enough information flying at us all the time through the interwebs and the media. We just want really deeply authentic, shared stories. So what's your story? And are you willing to share that with us and share it with the world? All right, with that, I hope you have a very magical, multi-dimensional week.